morning, Soaring Angels Learning Center friends and family. It's time for Soaring at Home. But today we're doing something a little bit different. I decided to come in the outdoors, but I'm also keeping up with social distancing. So go gather up your little ones. But remember, we will use our walking feet, walking feet, walking feet. We will use our walking feet to get where we belong. Toddlers using their walking feet, walking feet, walking feet. Pre-K's using their walking feet to get where we belong. We will use our walking feet, walking feet, walking feet. We will use our walking feet to get where we belong. The preschool's using their walking feet, walking feet, walking feet. The preschool's using their walking feet to get where we belong. We will use our walking feet, walking feet, walking feet. We will use our walking feet to get where we belong. The infants has to crawl around, crawl around, crawl around. The infants have to crawl around to get where they belong. Miss Susie's gonna use her walking feet, walking feet, walking feet. Miss Susie's gonna use her walking feet to get where she belongs. Now let's sit down and relax. Our story for today is Amazing Animals. Peter loved collecting pebbles, large ones, small ones, thin ones, fat ones, round ones, flat ones. He painted his pebbles to look like all kinds of different animals. One day, as Peter was painting his newly painted fish pebble on the shelf, he slipped and the pebble went splosh into his fish bowl. Suddenly, there was a flash of light and a bubble and a fizz. Peter jumped back and saw a new colorful fish swimming around the fish bowl. Peter's pebble had come to life. Wow! If my fish pebble came to life in water, maybe my parrot pebble will come to life in the air, Peter thought excitedly. Peter opened his window and threw his parrot pebble out into the air. Squawk, squawk, squawk. With a swish and a swoop, Peter's pebble came to life. Peter then picked up his monkey pebble. Monkeys like bananas, he thought. So he put the pebble into a fruit bowl. In an instant, the fruit exploded everywhere, and then a monkey was in the kitchen. Next, Peter took his crocodile pebble into the bathroom. He filled the bathtub full of water and dropped in the pebble. Squish! There was a bubble and a splash, and Peter couldn't believe his eyes when a huge crocodile appeared in the bathtub. Back in his bedroom, Peter showed the animals his map and pointed where in the world they lived normally. Just then, Peter's mom called, "Peter, your dinner's ready." "Shh. Wait here," Peter said to the animals. While Peter was downstairs, the monkey picked up the rest of Peter's painted pebbles and placed them on the map where Peter had said they all lived. Suddenly, Peter could hear an almighty ruckus coming from upstairs. Luckily, Mom and Dad were too busy talking to notice. Peter quickly finished his food and raced back to his bedroom as fast as he could. Peter gasped when he saw that all of his painted pebbles had come to life. "I'll get in trouble if they stay here. I need to find a place for you all to live." Then Peter had an idea. He ran to his cupboard and pulled out a huge pebble. He had been saving it, but he hadn't known what to paint until now. Peter waited until everyone was asleep and then led the animals quietly out of the house and down to the beach. Peter climbed into his boat, and together he and the animals swam and rowed and flew out into the ocean. When they had traveled far enough, Peter lifted the big pebble into the air and threw it with all of his might. Immediately, there was a deep rumbling sound, and the boat began to rock as the waves rose higher and higher. Suddenly, out of the waves, a huge island appeared. There were jungles full of plants and palm trees, clear blue streams, waterfalls, mountains, and of course, a yellow sandy beach, just as Peter had painted on his large pebble. As the sun came up, all of the happy animals waved goodbye to Peter as he rowed his way back home. Goodbye, goodbye. I'll visit you soon, he called. As Peter reached the shore, he spotted a very strange shaped pebble. I wonder what I can paint next, he thought. And that's the end of this story called Amazing Animals.